One moment, one moment. Guys, you'll never believe this. Hang on, wait. Wait. I have too many buttons I need to press. Hang on. Wait. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything. Guys, you'll never believe this. Guys, surprise, I got new glasses. That's all. Thanks for watching the stream. I'm kidding. Okay. Why is my hair like that? Oh my god, what is happening? Ugh. My luscious locks. Hang on. Okay, and just to clarify, I meant L-O-C-K-S, not L-O-C-S, because I do not have those types of locks. I just have like Goldilocks like that kind of. Anyway, so today we are back with Behind 8 Doors, and the fact that this is the energy we are starting the stream with does not bode well. Before we dive too far into it, if you are not following on Twitch, we are 6 away from me having to talk to Harper and Dirk because I'm scared to talk to Harper and Dirk. So if you'd like for me to talk to Harper and Dirk, follow. And if you don't want me to talk to Harper and Dirk, we're gonna have to do it eventually anyway. And then we are 1 subscriber away from me doing a cooking stream. So if you would like to see me do a cooking stream and you have a Twitch Prime just to spare, or some bucks that you can spare as well, send them to me. Give me your money. Give me your money and I will do a cooking stream. Anyway, we're gonna dive straight into it because today's gonna be a shorter stream. So I did a little building off. I should have done a more dramatic reveal, honestly. I did a little landscaping off stream, just a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean, if you were here last stream, this looks almost nothing like it did before. So we'll just do a quick little tour of the area. And then I want to specifically show you what I did with the bar because I spent so long on that bar last night. And I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. Okay, but I did do a little building off stream. So let me show you. We'll come down here. So first of all, look at this landscaping, okay? It's just some ferns and some trees that I shrunk down. But I looked up rich people houses and a lot of them had this sort of planting, so I just kind of went with it. And then over here we have 2 trees and some seating. You can sit under these trees. It's kind of like a personal, I almost said like a public park. It's like a personal public park, but it's not public at all. And then I put some lights in the pool and some pool ladders. I put 2 ladders. So if these Sims still drown in this pool, that's kind of on them at this point. That's just a skill issue. Don't jump in the pool if you don't know how to swim, okay? And then we have, I put a grill over here. I don't know how I feel about this. It looks kind of dumb. We'll probably fix that today. And then I put some pool chairs out. And then my pride and joy, this bar that I spent the entirety of last night working on. I think I spent a straight like 2.5 hours on this. Because I know it looks simple, but it took a lot of messing around with Toolbot, okay? Look at it. Look at how gorgeous it is. So essentially, I took these wall pieces from Dine Out and I sized them down with Tool Mod and then I smushed them together with Tool Mod. It's actually 2 of them. And then I took this wall shelf with the nectar on it and I also messed around with Tool Mod for that and I meshed 2 of them together. And then I also added these speakers on either side because I was like, they need some music. But how cool does this look? I'm so in love with it. Like, I know it's literally just a few wall pieces that took me ages to piece together because of using Tool Mod because I'm picky. But like it looks so cool. Doesn't this look like something a rich person would have in their next to their pool? Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Wow. I love it. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's what I did. That's what I spent. Oh, and then I added a sink to this bar because this bar doesn't come with a sink. Some of them do, some of them don't. I added a sink to this one because, I mean, I don't know if that renders the bar unfunctional, but frankly, these Sims should not have access to alcohol. Honestly, they should not have access to alcohol. I think that would end very poorly if they had access to alcohol. No, especially Landon. We are Landon haters in this house, even though we made him up. We're the reason why he exists. Okay, so that's it just looks, I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with it. Because it said initially, I was like, what if I did something with this bubble wall? And then I saw these and I was like, what if I did something with these? And that's how we ended up with this gorgeous wall. I've been wanting, that's another item I can check off my list as well. I've been wanting to use these wall pieces forever because they're so cool looking and I just didn't know where to use them, and now I have, and we have this awesome poolside bar. It looks so good. Okay, we're gonna move on from that. So today, I think that's all I did. I think I just adjusted the landscaping and then added this stuff. Yeah. So now that we've filled this out more, it doesn't, we spent so long struggling with the flooring last week, but it looks so good now, I think. Okay, so this is still an issue though, because this looks, next to this grand, beautiful, gorgeous bar, we have this. Like, that's not the vibe we want at all. So I might just not put a grill here. I don't know what I'm gonna put here, but probably not a grill. Give me a second. Let me see what grills we have. That's storage. Where am I trying to go? Here we go. Because, like, obviously they're rich people, so they need the rich people grill. They can't have the puny grill, you know? Like, that's not... But it looks so sad there. With nothing next to it. Like, I guess I could put stuff next to it to make it more. But that's a lot of work. So I'm trying to think, how much work am I willing to put into this? Or maybe instead of putting the grill there, we put it here. But that looks even worse. That looks even worse. I don't even know what to put over here. Maybe some little lawn chairs. But, like, actually, no, they need to be, like, fancy. We should put some chairs here. Okay, I'll do that. But I don't know what to do about this grill, because this looks really stupid and lame and dumb. What if we put a TV up here? They can watch movies from the pool with their poolside TV. Girl, if it rains, if it rains, it's over. We're done for. Okay, that was the TV I took out. That is kind of a rich people thing to do, though. Like, imagine splashing around in the pool. Hang on, guys. We have to picture this. Let's get in the pool. Cannonball. Psh. And you're just watching TV. That's kind of sick. That's kind of dope. Should we do it? Should we put a TV here? Or is that, like, really dumb? Oh, I don't think this TV scales, actually, because of the light. The light doesn't move with it. Oh, no, this one does. It's the other one that doesn't scale. Slay. Slay-alicious. Okay. I'm gonna shove it into the wall a bit more. I've decided I do want this TV here because this is such rich people behavior. To have a giant flat screen TV on the side of your house so you can watch it from your pool. And then if it rains, I don't know, maybe it's waterproof or something. I'm not a rich person. I don't know how this stuff works. Well, it's under this enough. As long as it isn't windy while it rains and it rains straight down or from this side of the house, the TV will be fine. That's all we need. What do we think? That's not big enough. That's not big enough. We need to show off their wealth. I don't even know what size I made it. There we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. Because I don't have one of the packs with like a projector or anything, so this is what we're gonna do. Okay. Wow. Imagine this. Watching TV while in the pool at night with a drink from my uber cool bar that I built yesterday. Look at it! I need to add more lights. We'll do that, but imagine this. Can you imagine? You have a drink from the bar. A nice, delicious, Shirley Temple. I don't know. And you're watching TV. Wait, this is... I wish I had money. Okay, let's subscribe. I'm kidding. Okay. No. No, 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 we don't do that here. Okay, so there we go. The TV is mounted into the wall. I mean, I could maybe add like an awning here. And there's not going to be a good one. But like, just in case it does rain. Because now, my brain's like, what if it does rain though? A nice grass hat. Look, the grass will catch the rain. Oh, no, don't take my TV away. I like this. I don't have anywhere to use it, but I like it. Okay, we're not gonna use it though. Add it to the list. Actually, I might have used that before at some point. I don't remember. Might be in a build I deleted. But you didn't have to cut me off. Wow. I forget which rooms we assigned to who. I think this was Samantha and Kirk's. And then one of these was, what's the child's name? Kevin's? One of these was Kevin's. I think the kid's named Kevin, I can't remember. And then this was Landon and Kelly. And then, oh, and I think it was Landon and Kelly, Kenzie, and Raphael. I think was the move. Okay, so we want to give Dan the telescope because he's a creep. He's a creep and a freak. And not in a good way. I'm a weirdo. I like how even the telescope matches the aesthetic. Okay. But yeah, okay, we were doing... Honestly, waterproof TVs are probably a thing, right? Or maybe they put a thing over the TV, like a... You know how you can put, like, waterproof cases on things? Maybe it's like that. Oh, my eyelid just twigged out. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, I don't even know if that's a word. Twigging out. Maybe I should stop saying that. That sounds... Okay, hang on. Let me look this up. Because now I'm concerned I'm saying something offensive. But I also might have just made that up in my head. Oh, it's British. Are you that, you know, that relatable moment when you're accidentally British? I do that all the time. I'm constantly spelling things the British way on accident, or like saying things that I'm like, I don't know where I got this phrase from, and it turns out it's British. Guys, I think I'm just meant to be a Brit. That was really bad. I apologize to all my British folk out there. Okay. I don't know what energy I've brought to the... I swear, every Sim stream is when I bring really weird energy, and I don't know why. It's always the Sims streams. It's never any other stream. You know what it is? I think it's because when I play Date Everything, it makes sense to be unhinged because it's Date Everything. And then when I'm doing my Mini Mellow Mondays, usually I'm a little more chill because it's Mini Mellow Monday. But then Sims is just when I'm really unhinged and I am weird and I bring weird energy, and that's just how I am. Guys, I'm just so quirky and weird, you know? Okay, hang on. What am I trying to do? I say, honestly, hang on, let me wipe my nose. And yes, I wipe my nose with toilet paper. What are you gonna do about it? It's actually more economical than paying for tissues, probably. Because you already have toilet paper in your house. You're not wiping your butt with tissues. And if you are, you're not supposed to, because you can't flush them. And then if you're wiping your butt with tissues, and you aren't flushing them, and then you poop, you just have poopy tissues in your trash can, that's disgusting, man. Okay. Anyway, I think the TV just has like a waterproof case over it. of some sort. So we're just gonna leave it because I can. And then we'll put a light above it. Glowstone. Oh my god, like Minecraft. It's like Minecraft. Oh, the Quetzal? It's like pretzel, but qua. You know? Okay. I actually kind of don't hate that. It's like a lump on the wall. There's a crack in the wall. Burr, burr. Guys, I get to go see the Hadestown touring cast again one day. I'm so excited. I got tickets for it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Guys, my entire music wrapped for this year, the entire, like, summary, the entire thing was all Hadestown original London cast, and I am not joking. It was I had a sweep. It was that, and then Jorge, who made Epic the Musical. Jorge of Epic the Musical, if you will. I don't know why I'm just not saying his full name, but it's funnier this way. I've decided. Actually, I don't like that. Actually, that's disgusting. That's terrible. I did take my meds today, by the way, just so you know. Take your meds. Do it. It's good for you. If you have the right meds. If they aren't the right meds, go... Hopefully you can find the right ones. Because having the wrong meds sucks. I call this the hammer lamp. The hammer is my... No, okay, that's a reference only very specific people are gonna get. I'm not gonna finish it anyway. Okay. Guys, welcome to my podcast. Today we're discussing... What light should I put over this? We could do my favorite outdoor lamp, but I don't think it really matches the vibe of what we're doing here. You know what I mean? I feel like it needs to be a bit of like a bar, but I don't really like any of the bar ones. And by a bar, I mean it needs to be horizontal and a bit longer. That looks like a macaroni. No, it doesn't at all, actually. I've never used this before, and I don't think I will today. No, that's... I understand why I've never used that before. Okay, maybe we're just back to the Quetzal. What do we think, guys? Let me know in the comments below. That's for all my VOD watchers out there. Love you. Okay. Because here on the Isabel Choose channel, we care about our VOD watchers. Mainly because Isabel's also a VOD watcher. And now for the rest of the stream, Isabel will speak using the third person. I won't. No, I won't do that. That's awful. Okay. Guys, should we talk about something controversial? Let me see if I can think of something controversial. Oh no. Ugh. I'm really bad at yapping and decorating at the same time, which is funny considering I'm a primarily Sims stream. Well, not primarily anymore, but I stream a lot of Sims, so you would think I would know how to like talk about something while decorating at the same time, but I really can't. So that's why I end up spewing nonsense, because I'm trying to, that's not what I wanted. I'm trying to say words to keep you entertained because that's what you're supposed to do as a streamer. But then when I'm decorating, it's like, I can't really think that hard while I'm decorating because my brain can only handle so much at once. But it also has like a lot going on at the same time. I think this looks okay. And that takes up a bit of that awkward space up here. It's not very bright. There's like no light coming out of this. What's the word? What word am I looking for, guys? Guys, what word am I looking for? What a scam. That's what I was looking for, I think. Okay, I'm gonna hide this other light behind this light so it looks like there's more light coming from it. I do that sometimes. Little pro tip, if you need more light, just hide a light in a light, okay? Does that make sense? I know it does. I always make sense. See what I mean? So it's too dark. I'm adding this other light. The cutlass of light. The cutlass of light. The cuttle... Okay, and then you just take the light. Okay, put it inside, and there you go. Now it looks like there's more light coming from this light that doesn't have enough light. And if that isn't a metaphor for life, make your own light. Be the light you want to see in the world. You know? Frankly, I think it'd be so cool if when you, like, cracked your knuckles... I can't crack my knuckles, but... Oh my gosh. Okay. Actually, no, never mind. But, like, if you cracked your knuckles and then they started glowing like glow sticks. But it wouldn't be, like, leaking anything. Like, that's how glow sticks work, but you wouldn't leak anything. It's just you'd start glowing. Okay, anyway. So this spot that I was initially supposed to work on, and I went, what if we put a TV here? Let's do... Hades Town is just so good, guys. If you haven't listened to Hades Town, do it. Please, do it. For me. I hated that. That was really loud. I'm sorry. Guys, if there's ever one thing that you... If there's ever one what the fudge? If there's ever one recommendation you take from the internet, if there's one thing you have to do, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. If there's one, I'm trying to be more creative than my usual combo, but I might just end up doing my usual combo of this. Guys, if there's ever one, so I love recommending people things and getting them to watch things, and I'm awful at taking recommendations, because whenever someone recommends me something, I automatically don't want to watch it, unfortunately. So if you want to recommend me something, by the way, pro tip, if you're ever trying to recommend me something, don't do it directly. I need you to find some roundabout way to do it, because I only watch things that I find on my own. You either have to force me to watch it, which means we'd have to be friends IRL, and I am not friends IRL with any of you because I don't know you, Jonathan. So if you ever want to give me a recommendation, whether it's a game or anything like that, you'd have to... what would be the best way to go about it? I think you just kind of have to hope and pray it shows up on my social media. That's the best I've got for you, sorry. That's the best advice I have. I just have trouble doing things that people tell me to do. And I'm very aware of it, and I try my best, okay? I really do try, but it's hard. Okay, what do we think about this? Now it doesn't have arms, but it has arms. It has different arms. It's like, I just don't like how this is just glass. It looks kind of bald now, doesn't it? And I don't like how close it is to the door. Do I want to move it over a bit? But then it's not centered on the window. Well, we're gonna have to find a solution for this one now, aren't we? Hey. Why are you going in the floor? Why are you going in the floor? Hey. Okay, that's an amazing roller couple. Anyways, back to my original topic. If there's one thing that I recommend that I ask everybody... Okay, actually, there's technically like 3 things, but the main thing, if there's one thing... Okay, this is a bit... Okay. If there's one thing I would recommend for people out there who are musical enjoyers, if you haven't listened to Hades Town, do it, okay? Because the only reason why I could think of someone not liking Hades Town is if they don't like jazz. And who doesn't like jazz? You like jazz? Okay, so that's rec number 1. Okay, but if you don't like musicals, I still have a musical for you. It's called Sing Street. And it's a movie that was also a Broadway musical, but then, or it was meant to be a Broadway musical, but then COVID hit. And then they just never came back. So, sorry, I had to mourn for a second there. But the movie is still a thing, so obviously. So I highly recommend watching that if you don't like musicals, because I have a friend who does not like musicals, and Sing Street's one of her favorite movies after I recommended it to her. And then she took a trip to Ireland, and because the movie's set in Ireland, and then she took a trip to Ireland and she went to all the places in the movie. So heavy recommend Sing Street. It's about I'm just a sucker for coming of age, but it's about a kid who makes a band for a girl he likes, and it's the most feel-good movie ever. The songs are great. It's set in the 80s. Guys, if there's any movie you watch, if there's any musical movie you watch, it should be Sing Street. Okay? Anyone who has never seen Sing Street before just doesn't they're uncultured, they're uneducated, they're ignorant, they don't understand what it's like to feel joy. Okay, so watch it, please. My camera is still wonky. I think it's me. I think it's because I sit wonky and then I keep wiggling around. God, can't sit still. Okay, I think that looks better. I still think this looks so naked, but it's like windows. Like, what am I gonna put there? I mean, I'm not, much to the horror of most people who watch me, I am not opposed to sticking things on windows or in front of windows. But I don't know what to put. Another TV that you can watch the game and the show. What game, you ask? My other recommendation. If you're into D&D, I recommend watching Bards of New York. God, I love Bards of New York. I was watching it yesterday while I was doing this. And spoilers, the U-Haul lesbians kissed. And if you don't know what that means, watch Gilded Thrones. Okay. Although that was kind of big spoiler. Not really. We knew it was going to happen, but the fact that it happened last night... Guys, can we just talk about this real quick? No, actually, no. No. There's one person who watches me who I know watches Bards of New York. They haven't been able to pop in chat for a while, but I don't want to spoil too much. I don't know what they're watching from Bards of New York right now. I'm currently rewatching Regulus Dark Age. What am I trying to do? What if we don't put anything up there and it just looks a little... It's because it's medium wall height. If it wasn't medium wall height, it wouldn't look so silly. But maybe it won't look so silly once we decorate the inside. So I think I will leave it. We do need something that gives a little height over here, but I think I can achieve that through clutter. Okay, we're not quite at cluttering yet. I apologize. I know I said the Discord today would be clutter-ish time, but I did say clutter-ish, okay? So I also only have like half an hour before I need to go. I want to put stuff up here. Is more plants too much? And I know that sounds like a ridiculous question, okay? But in this case, it might be. But I don't know what else to put up here anyway. Maybe I'll just leave it open. What do rich people put on their porches, guys? Rich people porches. Let me look this up. I don't want any of your AI bullcrap. Thank you. Okay, well, these don't look like rich people. Let me look up modern mansion porch instead. Clearly looking up rich people porches does not give me what I want. That's not a modern mansion. Yes, I want like this. I want like the freaking blocky modern mansions. Like the ones that... Oh my god, I saw this TikTok video once ages ago where it was this perfectly normal neighborhood and all of a sudden there was just this blocky modern home in the middle of the street. And as a Sims builder, that annoyed me greatly. Oh my god, I was gonna put chairs on that one spot too. Okay, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait for me. Oh, I was also thinking of fire pit, but I don't think I have space for a fire pit. Okay, well this one literally has nothing on it. And also, I'm aware you can't see this. That's on purpose. I don't need you to see my search history, okay? Just kidding. I don't really search much, honestly. So there's really nothing in my search history. I can prove it, but I'm not gonna do that in case I accidentally leak information I'm not supposed to leak. Like my bank information or something. Which I'm not looking up my bank information because that'd be weird. But, you know. Anyway, let's put chairs over here. Guys, I don't know what's happening today. This is what happens when there's nobody to stop me in chat. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay. I'm joking. I'm joking. You can watch from wherever you want. You can watch from wherever you want. How about this chair? Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh my god. I saw a TikTok yesterday about this person complaining about how people online are misusing the term stim. And that is, I agree with this person, by the way. I don't remember what their account is. I apologize. They were very pretty. Anyway, but like, oh, this kind of makes sense for the people living here. Or this. Let me pull out a few options while I rant about this, okay? I didn't even realize this was going on. I think just because of the side of TikTok I'm on, or the sides of I'm on a very weird side. Not weird. That's not true. I am on a very all over the place. Okay. The sides of TikTok I'm on are primarily, at the moment, current events, cooking, D&D, and date everything. That's like, oh, and musicals. Obviously, Epic Musical, Hades Town, a little bit of K-pop too. That's like most of my For You page. And I also haven't been going on TikTok that much because I'm rewatching Regulus Dark Age right now. Like I said earlier, watch it. And yes, I will freely promote it. But anyways, what am I trying to say? Okay, so I haven't been like really on the side of TikTok where people are like misusing terms that are typically used for like, you know, neurodivergency. But the fact, what is the point of this? It's so you can sit with your legs on either side. Okay, anyway. But when I learned that people are misusing the term stimming when it comes to vocal stimming, I was like, you do not understand vocal stimming until like as someone who got stuck saying freaking, Edgy, if you leave, I'll be bold without Eddie. You can't leave, I'll be bold without you. That whole clip, okay? I got stuck saying that for like an hour straight, I think, one day. I could not stop saying it. You do not understand the joy and the horrible torture that is vocal stimming, okay? If you do not actually know what it is. And that just made me so mad yesterday. And now I'm getting mad thinking about now. It's making me hot. And that's fine because it's really cold outside. So maybe I should just, okay. But anyway, hang on. None of these watches match, so we're not gonna do that. But like, oh, I didn't even realize. Apparently people are being like, oh my god, yeah, me and my friends vocal stim that all the time. We're always quoting this one tick. No, that's not what it is. You know what? I'm gonna rant about this. We're here now, okay? This is my controversial topic that should be, it's not controversial at all, really. It's just people not understanding the terms they're using while they use them, which is something I do a lot, and I try to be good about it. Which is why I try not to say words I don't know the meanings of like I did earlier. And then I looked them up. Anyway. Wait. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. But as someone, okay, as someone who is like very, a lot of the way I process information and I manage information and I like do things is like auditorily, if that's the word. I think it is. Auditorily. I do it through hearing and speaking, okay? That's how I process a lot of my information. Welcome to Isabel Rants O'Clock, okay? A lot of the way that I personally process my information and and like work through things is through speaking and listening. So for me, a lot of my stimming is listening to the same music over and over again, which is why my entire thing this year, when I got back my stats for my listening, was all Hadestown original London cast, is because that's one of the main ways I stim, is by listening to music a whole bunch of times, okay? And then another way I do it is, like I said, through speaking. So when I'm working through things, I work through it best by speaking it or writing it, or or like we were talking about, because we're talking about verbal stimming, I will say things over and over and over and over again, and it includes things like me going like I will literally make the most random noises on repeat for like ages, okay? Like that is what stimming is. You quoting a TikTok because your friend said a word, that's just word association. That's not the same, okay? That's not stimming. And it makes me kind of I understand if maybe you aren't like educated in like if you don't understand the terms you're using, but that's why words are very important. And it's important that you know what words you're using and where they come from. And this goes for anything. Maybe I should use this because it matches this. And this goes for anything. This goes for like if you hear slang on the internet, if you are like just in general, right? It's like how I learned because I'm a Sims builder, right? So a lot of the times I'll refer to different rooms as like, you know, I'll be like, we're in the kitchen, we're in the bathroom, right? It's why after learning that the term master bedroom comes from a very racist, it's based in slavery, I've stopped referring to bedrooms as master bedrooms while I'm building. I refer to them as the primary bedroom or the big bedroom. I usually say big bedroom. So it's very important that you know like what words you're using and where they're coming from. And before you start being like, oh my God, you're so woke, whatever. Okay, yeah, I am, because words have power. I'm a writer, so for me, words are very important. I like how we're just doing a tangent now, okay? Welcome. So you can call me a snowflake, you can call me a freaking like weak, woke, whatever you want to call me, but as a writer, words have a lot of power and words have a lot of meaning, okay? I like how this is the turn I'm getting sweaty, hang on. This is the turn we've taken now. This is what we're talking about. We've become serious, okay? Hang on. I started this faffing about and talking about freaking not wiping your butt with tissues, and now we're talking about how words have power. Okay, listen. And this is all because I got upset about people using the term stimming incorrectly. And yes, I am a little bit upset about it. I'm not like offended by it per se, and I'm not like, the reason why I'm getting kind of like, I won't say I'm like upset, but I'm definitely very passionate about this, clearly. I think it's important that you know what, you know? So all I ask whoever is watching and whoever hears my please, if you are using a term that you found on the internet and you don't entirely fully know what it means, just look it up. Do your research. That's all you need to do. Don't use terms like stimming to say, like, oh, me and my friends vocal stim all the time. We quote this one TikTok all the time. That's not what stimming is. Stimming is repetitive behavior that is used to help you process information or to help it's literally stimming, self-stimulate, right? It's to help you process things around you. And if you don't, like, it's the same thing with the word overstimulation. A lot of people don't like, okay, overstimulation is a word where I'm a little more like loose about how people use it. I know some people are a little more upset with how people use it, but for me, like, I don't care quite as much. But you don't understand what it's like to truly be overstimulated unless you've actually experienced it, okay? And again, as someone who processes a lot of information, like auditorily, whatever, for me, when I get overstimulated, my ears physically hurt. I cannot listen to sounds for like an hour. Noise canceling headphones don't help me. It's really bad. My meds help a lot with it, but like it's to the point where I can't even listen to music, and we all know how important music is to me, okay? So like that is what overstimulation is. It is to the point where every stimulant around you is like basically painful. That's not, a lot of people have experienced being overwhelmed. I saw someone point this out in the comments. They're like, a lot of people experience what it's like to be overwhelmed. They don't know what it's like to be overstimulated because there's a difference. So just all I ask is if you don't know what words you're using and where they come from, at least look it up before you use them so you know like what you're saying. Because I am, as someone who is also a bit of a grammar nerd, not very much. I suck at using commas and punctuate. Well, actually, that's not true. I over comma. Anyway, that's not the point. My point is, okay, as someone who is a stickler for like using the right effect, okay, like effect or effect, like just make sure you know what words you're using and where they come from. I try to do that. I try to hold myself accountable for it, and I need y'all can hold me accountable for it too. Like, please do. But, like, don't just be throwing out words willy-nilly because you heard it on TikTok, okay? Like, please. That's not... Just don't do that, okay? Like let's be smart. Let's have a little... Let's use a little bit of, let's just be... Okay, this looks kind of cool, but I also hate how it's going into the window, so maybe I don't do that. Let's just all have a little bit of what's the word? Let's all just have a little bit of comprehension skills, okay? Okay, like when you take in information, don't just take it at face value. Got critical thinking skills. That's the word I'm looking for. Guys, let's just all use a little bit of critical thinking when we're on the internet, okay? I know it's difficult, but just try your best, okay? I'm quite bad at it, and I'm still working on it, okay? But let's all work together to make, to not be silly like that. Okay, rant over for now. What should we put here? Sorry, no, not sorry for that tangent, but... that was not sorry for the tangent, but, actually, no, just not sorry for anything. I don't apologize. Okay. What should we put here? I do feel like a surface might be good. That's my tangent for today. Now, I was thinking about that last night after I saw that TikTok. Anyway. What's something else I can rant about? We're ranting now. Let me think. Here we are. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what surface to put here. I don't really like any of them. Oh. Okay, but like the random bit of greenery is kind of not cute. Is it? Oh wait, actually? I don't hate that. Do we prefer the black or the white? Ooh, I kind of like the glass on this one better. But then I think this one's better because then it like... Now I'm cold again. Guys, I finished ranting and now I'm cold. I need to find something else to rant about. What else should I rant about? I have 15 minutes to rant about something. Honestly, I think if someone called me woke, I'd be very, very proud. I'd be like, really? You think I'm educated enough to be woke? Thanks. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. That was really loud. I didn't mean to scream like that either. Welcome to the ASMR portion of the stream. What's something else that's made me mad in the past? You know what? We're laying it all out there. What's something else that's made me passionately mad in the past? I'm trying to think. Other than Washford and Drysdale. We're not doing that again. We're not doing that again. Did I turn my quarter tiles on? Oh my god, no I didn't. No wonder this stuff was such a struggle to put together. I freaking forgot to turn my quarter tiles on. By the way, to turn on quarter tiles, it's just F4. F5. F5. It's F5. It's F5. It's F5. And if you hit F5 and it doesn't work, sometimes you have to, if your keyboard has a little FN button, if you hit FN and F5, it should work. I had that issue with Minecraft when I used to play on a laptop. But if you hit FN and then F5, it should work. I don't know why it works like that. Don't ask me. Someone probably knows. I'm coming, wait for me. Wait, I hear the walls repeating. Every day, not every day, but every time I sing on stream, ooh, this is that new lamp. Ooh, but I don't want to use it at this house because that's going to feel like, that is such like rich people doing cultural appropriation vibes. I'm not doing that. Listen, they might be rich, but they have some standards, okay? They might have a flat screen TV on the outside of their wall, but they're not going to culturally appropriate, you know what I mean? Maybe they'll do this big bowl candle. I call it the bowl candle because it's genuinely the size of a Sims. It's bigger than a Sims bowl. Let me show you. Oops, 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 oops. Wait. Look, is this a bowl? This is a bowl. Look at this bowl compared to the candle. Who needs a candle this big? Like, what's the point? What's the point of having a singular candle that large? Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah. There have been many times where I've considered genuinely singing on stream because I always sing but I don't mean it. Let me know. I'm also kind of scared too, so maybe not. Oh my god. Okay, it looks like cluttering outside here is gonna become an off-stream endeavor. Because I have to go soon. I have an appointment. Hello! You love massive candles? You can reuse the bowls when they're done? That's true, I suppose. That's true. That'd be a pretty big bowl. Or you could just, like, if you melt the candle all the way down, you have soup, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I feel like I've seen someone, like, make a candle out of chicken stock or something. That's definitely a thing. I don't know why I left the lamp section, because I was meant to be in here. You were meant to be mine. That's right, I listened to more musicals than Hades Town and Epic. I don't know what lamp to put on here. Oh yes. Perfect. Wait, hold. I might be cooking. I might not be at all. Let's find out together. Actually, just kidding. That was a joke, guys. I got you. I got you. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. That was a joke. That was a joke. I was just joshing. You know what? This looks like a garden lamp to me. Doesn't it? Like a little UV lamp or something. UV, U, RI, an upper respiratory infection. This is my upper respiratory infection lamp. Okay, here we go. I just wanted to be straight, guys.
Someone
no
followed.
gays here. No gays allowed. Thank you for following whoever just followed. Baby Sames? I hope I said that right. Let me know if I didn't. Guys, no gays allowed here on this. No gays are allowed on this channel. Definitely not. I don't. The gays are not welcome here. Okay. And in case it wasn't clear enough, I am gay. Okay. Partially. Guys, I am partially gay. Oh my god, I need to stop. I can't be stopped. We're having an unhinged stream today, okay? I just ranted for like 10 minutes about people using the term stimming and overstimulated incorrectly and how people need to do more research. So here we are. We're gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say whatever I want today. And if I get canceled, actually, we're not gonna go that far. I don't think I have anything to... Okay, am I wrong? Or is this lampstand like, you know, curvy? Which there's nothing wrong with being curvy. Okay, as someone who is very much not. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Okay, we're gonna stop that there. Oh my god. Hang on. Yes, this looks good. Thank you, Viv. Viv, look at my bar. Viv, look at my bar. Isn't it beautiful? This is my pride and joy. I spent all of yesterday building it, and then the U-Haul lesbians kissed. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch Gilded Thrones by Bards of New York. On Bards of New York, like I was saying earlier. Okay. Very Landon-like. Thank you. Even though this isn't even Landon's house. This isn't even Landon's house. It's Samantha's. Landon's just, what's the word? What's the word? A freeloader. But I was trying to think of a different word for that, and I couldn't think of it. Guys, why is everyone rolling in now? Why is everyone rolling in now when I need to stop streaming in 9 minutes? It's because I stream at inconvenient times for everybody else, but it's because my schedule is just really weird, and it's gonna get, he loves this for the show. That's true. He likes to stand back here and be like, oh, let me make you a drink, baby girl. And then it's like the worst freaking drink you've ever had in your life. It's like freaking vodka with food coloring. I don't know. I don't know drinks. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, so I don't know. This is the type of stuff Landon is drinking. Did you start about half an hour ago? No, I started at 9. I was thinking I would stream until 10:15, but it's not. I have an appointment, so I gotta go. Okay, maybe I'll go a little longer than 10, but maybe like 10:10 or something. We'll see, but I do have an appointment, so I have to go. I've got to go. Oh my god, I was looking for... Is it? Oh, it's in appliances. It's looking in the wrong place. Here we go. That took me so unnecessarily long to find. Okay. And obviously we can't do this swatch because it doesn't match. It does not match. So we'll do this one instead. Ooh, and it doesn't hit the yes. Make it my life easier. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Of course, they have their outdoor dishwasher. Just kidding. Apparently, they only go in that direction on islands. That's so weird. Why can't they face this way? Why do they have to face that other way? I mean, I guess this one technically does it because it's a standing one, but that... But they would have an outdoor dishwasher, wouldn't they? Rich freaks. It's probably not functional, but we're going for vibes here, not functionality. But you didn't have to cut me off. Because like it never happened and now we were nothing. I didn't know what that song said until I actually learned the words. Oh, yes. My dad's gonna drive me to my appointment. And I don't have to drive. I don't have to drive. It was all part of my master plan. My master plan yeah. So, guys. Do we like the dishwasher, or is that weird? I just feel like they would have an outdoor dishwasher, because they have this freaking outdoor TV. Weirdos. I don't like how it meshes. Okay. See, this is what Sims building is. You spend ages putting something together, and then you go, actually, that's disgusting, and then you get rid of it. Actually, no. Oh, they need a money trash can, of course. Freaking rich people freaks. Okay. Wait for me. I'm so excited. To see Hades Town again. Hades Town is my entire heart and soul. That, you know what? We're continuing this thread. That's the other word that people misuse is hyperfixation. You've never had a hyperfixation until you've gone to bed thinking about Eddie and Volt, and you've woken up thinking about Eddie and Volt, and you are on your freaking lunch break at work thinking about Eddie and Volt, and you spend your day while you're editing thinking about Eddie and Volt, and you not necessarily Eddie and Volt. But that's that's you don't understand what it's like, okay? You don't understand what it's like to hyperfixate on something for months, even up to a year for me personally. I think a year is the longest I usually go. Only to then hyperfixate on something else and forget everything you learned whilst you were hyperfixating on that first thing. The pain, the anguish of having an old hyperfixation. Are you Eddie and Volt? No, but I would like them to be here with me. Anyways, you don't understand the pain of having a hyperfixation, learning so much information about it, and then one day just forgetting it all. Because that's what happens to me. I used to have so much information in my brain about Dead Poets Society. Most of it's gone now. It's really sad. I used to be able to quote huge chunks of the movie. Not anymore. And that, my friends, is a hyperfixation. You weren't here, Viv, when I got really annoyed. Well, I wasn't annoyed, but I was ranting. I ranted for a really long time. It wasn't that long, but I ranted for a pretty hot minute. Ooh, that's what I want. Eddie and Volt are just... they're so perfect in every way. My silly little codependent men. Who are both definitely taller than me. But only by a little bit, because I'm really super tall. I'm actually really not that short. In all honesty, I'm not like tall, but I'm decently tall. Guys, whoever guesses my height right now, I will let you decide where Billy's gonna go in this house. 3, 2, 1. Ah, too slow. No, I'm kidding. You know what? If you're watching right now, okay, wherever you're watching, if you swing by Twitch real quick, drop in the Ignore that. That's my sister showering. Drop in the chat how tall you think I am, and if you're correct, I will let you decide where Billy's gonna go in this build. And if you don't know who Billy is, he's the demon that haunts all of my Sims builds. Or possesses. Ooh, maybe this is better. I'm coming, wait for me. I hear the walls repeating. Falling on my feet, it sounds like drumming. Maybe like this, I don't know. Okay, I do have to go a little bit, but we'll hang out a little longer. Maybe I'll just stick with this. I don't know. But yes, if you can guess how tall I am correctly before the end of the stream in the Twitch chat, I will let you decide where Billy goes, okay? Here's a hint. I'm super tall. I'm so tall, but I'm shorter than Eddie and Volts, and I don't know how tall they are. I have heights in my head that I think of how tall they are, but it's probably not correct. So actually, that's a really bad hint. I'm shorter than Titus, who is canonically, Titus the soap, okay? She is canonically 7 feet tall. I'm shorter than that. I'll give you that much. Okay, go. Let me get Billy out preemptively, just in case anyone is correct. And it doesn't have to be outside either. We can hide him inside once we get in there. But for now, he will guard the front door. There you go. He'll guard the front door. Whether ain't the way it was before. I learned that you're 5'2" in American length. Oh, that's true. If you don't use the American system, the weird American system, feel free to pop it in chat in the metric system, and I will look up the conversion for you if you would like. Cause I'm nice like that. I'm nice and thoughtful like that. I'll say this much. I'm taller than Viv. Okay, so I'm taller than 5'2" and I'm shorter than 7 foot tall. Okay, that's all the hints you're getting, and I'm shorter than the canonical. I'm shorter than the headcanon height that I gave Eddie and Volt. Heights. So take with that what you will. And I'm not gonna tell you how tall I think they are. You'll just have to read my mind, or you'll just have to know. I need to know. Oh my god, should they have a phone out here too? So whenever they want something, they can just call inside. No, that's a lot of work. Come inside. Everyone is taller than Viv, don't worry. A toddler's probably shorter than you. Or a newborn baby. Just saying, just saying. I bet you didn't think about that. Bet you didn't think about that one, now did you? Welcome to the best part of your lives. Go ahead and rest wherever you like. I've got you, don't worry, Cersei's got you now. That's how I sing for real life, guys. I don't know, I might do cluttering off stream. We might just hang out now for a bit. Oh, I never figured out what to put up here. Think of your past and your mistakes. You got me again. Yes, I did. Why is it... Okay, never mind. A car. I'm in me mum's car. Yes, Billy is guarding the front door for now until someone correctly guesses my height. You have 7 minutes. I'll stop at 10:10. Take a seat. Hey, let me bring you all something to eat. Hey, I bet you're tired from the years spent on your feet. I've got you. Don't worry, Cersei's got you now. By the time they ate, it was far too late. For inside the meal, think of your past. She had cast a spell, and your mistakes, they began to squeal. They'll be the last of your snouts and tails. Mistakes you'll make, she changed them. I've got all the power, yeah. That's gonna be the rest of the stream. I'm just gonna sing the entirety of Puppeteer, one woman show. I'm gonna sing it very poorly in that voice. And then I'll probably lose all of my followers. Maybe we do more plants. Haha, do. Maybe more plants is the answer. If someone downloads your build, can they try to play the show? They definitely can. You can also build until 7:17. It's 7:04. No, because I have an appointment, like I said. So I would if I didn't have an appointment, but I do have an appointment, so I cannot stay. Can I just stay here? Spend the rest of my days here. I did during karaoke once sing Suffering entirely on my own. It's not that hard, honestly. The hardest part is flipping octaves. Flipping octaves! Tell me the last mistakes you make. I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. Now I'm not playing a puppeteer. Now I don't play a puppeteer, yeah. This is the price we pay to live. The world does not tend to forgive. That's a different shade of black. What the fudge? Or we could do some bamboo. I like... The bamboo doesn't match any of the other plants out here, but it would be kind of funny. Sad. Well, you have 5 more minutes to guess my height, and the winner gets to choose where Billy goes. So, and if you don't want to guess and nobody guesses, that's fine, because I don't think you're gonna get it right anyway, so I'll be choosing where Billy goes anyway. Oh, you need to guess if you want. You have to guess correctly to decide where Billy goes. So if you're watching wherever you are, you can hop in the Twitch chat and let me know. You know what? I'll even open this up to VOD watchers. Love you, VOD watchers. If you're a VOD watcher, you can drop it in the VOD comments. And if you're correct, I will let you know. And who knows? Maybe I'll lie about if you're correct or not. 5'6", that's wrong. Also, you have to be exactly precise down to the fraction. No, I'm kidding. That's too much. I'm joking. But I'm not 5'6". That was your guess, Viv. If someone else wants to guess, you're more than welcome. But if not, I win. We pay to love. We draw the line. Watch from above. One day I'm gonna sing for real on stream. No, maybe I won't actually. That's kind of scary. I don't know what to put up here. Maybe more. What if I just put more seating? I actually think that's what I thought to do earlier, and then I just forgot. I forgot. There is the line. Watch from above. Is that the words? That's a different song. I mashed 2 of the songs together. This is such a rich people front porch chair, isn't it? Don't you agree, guys? Are there like ceiling hanging seats? No. Not that I have. But I feel like this chair makes sense with the storage and everything. Oh my god, I forgot Billy was there and I was so confused for a second. I actually kind of hate that. The chair. I do want plants there. I think that'll be an off-stream endeavor. Okay, so this is where we're gonna stop here for this. I'm gonna end on TikTok. TikTok will be back on Monday with Fruit Bus, and then Wednesday with Day Everything. It'll be back with this next week. I'm gonna hang out for 2 more minutes on Twitch and let people try to guess my height if they want. If not, maybe I'll reveal it at the end. Maybe I won't. Okay, bye TikTok. Okay. Now that those losers are gone, I'm kidding. I just don't like TikTok Live, like the software itself. It sucks. But this is what we have going on so far. This is what we have going on so far. We're singing now. Okay. Y'all have 1 more minute. You have 1 more minute, Twitch. Okay, let's switch to here so I can save and close out of things. Save and exit. I'm trying to think if I should next stream shoe size. Wait, actually, low key, if you could guess my shoe size, I'll be surprised. Ugh. I'll give you a hint. My feet are bigger than my mom's. Wait, let me look up what Viv said. 1.678. I'm gonna assume you mean meters. 2 feet. 5, that's a little, that's 5, that's also 5'6". That's also 5'6", I think. No, that can't be right. Wait, 5.5 feet, 2 inches. I can't do math, hang on. That's 5'5"-ish. That is about 5'6". That's still 5'6", Viv. But more exact, I'm not 5'6", I'm taller. I'll give you that, okay? I'm taller than 5'6". That's all you get. It's 10-10. It's over. The game is over. If you didn't guess by now, it's over. Also, I guess I can't count VOD watch. You know what? I'll reveal how tall I am next stream. Let me write this down. How about that? And then we'll do shoe size next stream, I guess. Reveal height. Next, shoe size. I don't even know what we do after shoe size. Like, how long is my hair? I'm kidding. No. I don't know what would come after shoe size. Because I don't have a wee-wee. Okay, thanks for watching. Goodbye!